Let's start with a question. Why is finding love so hard today? In a world filled with dating apps, speed swipes, and instant gratification, we've never had more access to people, yet so many feel alone. We're burnt out by heartbreaks, left on read, and confused by mixed signals. The modern dating scene often feels like a battlefield, where everyone's searching for connection, but no one knows how to truly connect. And in this confusion, something ancient speaks to us quietly, but powerfully. Stoicism. Yes, a philosophy from over 2,000 years ago might hold the clarity you're looking for. It's not about becoming emotionless. It's not about being cold or distant. It's about strength, self-awareness, emotional discipline. The kind of qualities that not only help you attract healthy love but help you build it, maintain it, and walk away with dignity when needed. In this video, we'll explore how Stoic philosophy can guide your romantic journey. From ancient wisdom to modern application, this is a new way to look at love, a calmer, deeper way. So sit back, let go of the noise, and let's begin. 1. What is Stoicism? To understand how Stoicism can help in love, we must first understand what Stoicism is. Stoicism was founded in ancient Greece by Zeno of Citium and later developed by Roman philosophers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. It teaches us this central truth. We cannot control the world, only our responses to it. Think about that. How much of your emotional pain in relationships comes from trying to control things outside of your influence? Whether someone texts you back, whether your date was into you, whether someone stays or leaves. But Stoicism says, let go of all that. Instead, focus on your own behavior, your own values, your own mind. Stoicism is built on 4 core virtues. Wisdom, making good decisions based on reason. Courage, facing challenges with strength. Temperance, practicing moderation and self-control. Justice, treating others fairly and with dignity. These are not just moral ideas. They are practical tools for navigating life, including relationships. The Stoics didn't avoid emotions. They trained themselves to not be ruled by them. In love, this becomes powerful. Because the more control you gain over yourself, the less power others have to disturb your peace. 2. Why traditional dating fails many. Let's now talk about the modern dating world and why so many people are frustrated by it. Apps make people disposable. Communication is fast, but meaning is shallow. We've confused passion with panic, love with dopamine. We're taught to perform instead of connect, to impress instead of understand, to chase rather than become. And worst of all, we've made love about validation. We think if someone chooses us, we're finally enough. If they ghost us, we think we're broken. This is where Stoicism becomes a lifesaver. Instead of measuring your worth by how others treat you, Stoicism invites you to ask, am I acting according to my values? Am I being honest, respectful, present, calm? If the answer is yes, then you've already succeeded, no matter the outcome. Let others play games. Let others ghost and breadcrumb. You remain grounded. You remain principled. Dating becomes less about winning someone and more about being yourself fully and letting go of what's not aligned. That changes everything. 3. Stoic principles for love. Let's explore 5 Stoic principles that can transform your love life. 1. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. This is the Stoic foundation. Epictetus said, some things are in our control and others not. You can't make someone love you. You can't stop them from leaving. But you can choose to communicate clearly, to be respectful even when hurt, to walk away when your boundaries are crossed. When dating, adopt this mindset. I will do my best. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, I remain whole. That's freedom. 2. Amor fati, love your fate. This Stoic phrase means, love your fate. Not just accept it, but embrace it. Every failed relationship, a teacher. Every heartbreak, a redirection. Every silence, a space for growth. Imagine looking at rejection and saying, thank you. I needed that to move closer to what's real for me. That Stoic love, not reactive, but wise. 3. Don't base your worth on external validation. We live in an age where a message left unseen can ruin someone's day. Why? Because we've attached our self-worth to responses. Stoicism teaches you to build worth internally by your actions and choices, not approval. The less you need others to affirm you, the more attractive and magnetic you become. Why? Because calm is powerful. Wholeness is rare. 4. Practice detachment, not indifference. Stoics aren't cold. They feel deeply but with control. Detachment means, I love you, but I don't need to possess you. If you go, I'll mourn but I'll survive. This is not being heartless. It's being strong-hearted. 5. Focus on being, not getting. Instead of asking, how do I find the perfect partner? Ask, how do I become the kind of partner I'd want? Are you kind under pressure? Do you take responsibility for your triggers? Can you communicate without blame? This inward focus creates outward attraction not just physically, but spiritually. 4. Practical Stoic dating tips. Now that you know the mindset, let's talk about practical applications. 1. Journal regularly. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius wrote daily reflections. Ask yourself, what did I learn today in love? Did I act out of ego, fear, or clarity? What would a wiser version of me do next? This self-awareness trains emotional intelligence. 2. Meditate on worst-case scenarios. This isn't pessimism, it's preparation. Epictetus taught that we should rehearse adversity mentally so it doesn't break us emotionally. Imagine, if they leave, will I be okay? If I never hear back, can I accept that? You'll find that fear fades when faced with honesty. 3. Set internal goals. Instead of I want them to like me, say, I want to stay calm and kind regardless of their response. Make goals that rely only on your actions, not outcomes. 4. Embrace silence and solitude. Stoics valued solitude as a tool for clarity. Take breaks from dating. Learn who you are without someone beside you. It's in solitude that you build the foundation for strong love, because you no longer need it to fill a void. 5. Let go with grace. If someone isn't meeting your needs, walk away not out of bitterness, but out of self-respect. Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." Freedom in love means you never fear the end because you trust the beginning within yourself. 5. The Stoic path to real love. In the end, true love is not chaotic. It's not a roller coaster of highs and lows. It's calm, clear, grounded. It's two people who don't complete each other, they complement each other. The Stoic approach to love isn't flashy, but it's lasting. It's not desperate, but deliberate. You don't fall in love. You grow into it. With patience. With strength. With inner peace. Because when you stop chasing and start living your values, the right people are drawn to that peace. They see your clarity and want to meet you there. And if they don't, that's okay too. You're already enough. Already whole. Already on the path. That is the Stoic way. 6. Healing from heartbreak the Stoic way. Heartbreak. We've all been there. It might be a slow fade. A sudden betrayal. Or the heavy silence after giving someone your heart and receiving nothing in return. It's tempting to spiral into self-blame or resentment. To think, what's wrong with me or how could they? But the Stoics offer a radical idea. You don't heal by fixing the past. You heal by mastering your present. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." Pause and reflect on that. It's not the person leaving that breaks you. It's the story you attach to it. I wasn't good enough. No one will love me again. They were my only chance. These are not truths. They are interpretations and they can be rewritten. To heal stoically means to ask, what did I learn from this pain? How can I grow wiser from it? What virtues can I now practice? Patience, forgiveness, acceptance. Heartbreak is not a curse. It's a classroom. And your task is not to erase the past but to emerge from it stronger, clearer, and more grounded than before. 7. Facing unrequited love with dignity. Unrequited love, the ache of loving someone who doesn't feel the same. It can be one of the most humbling human experiences, but also one of the most powerful turning points. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." When we crave someone's love, despite their disinterest, we suffer, not because of them, but because we've placed our peace in their hands. Let's reframe. Did you act with sincerity? Were you respectful in your expression? Did you offer love freely, not as a bargain? If so, you've already done your part. The outcome is not your burden. To love stoically is to love without expectation of return. To express affection and accept reality. Instead of chasing, you release. Instead of clinging, you choose clarity. The Stoic doesn't beg for love. They become love and allow the right ones to meet them there. And when they don't, they bow with grace and walk forward. 8. Building a long-term relationship with Stoic values. What does a Stoic relationship look like in real life? It's not a constant romantic high. It's not fireworks or fantasy. It's rooted in virtue, mutual respect, calm communication, and emotional responsibility. Let's break this down. 1. Communication over assumption. Stoics don't guess how their partner feels, they ask. They don't use silence as punishment. They use clarity as connection. 2. Accountability over blame. In conflict, a Stoic asks, "What part of this do I own?" They don't lash out. They listen. Then they lead by example. 3. Appreciation over expectation. A Stoic sees their partner not as property, but as a gift. They don't take love for granted, they nurture it with small, daily acts. 4. Growth over comfort. When things get hard, they don't seek escape, they seek understanding. A Stoic relationship is a training ground for patience, honesty, and resilience. Marcus Aurelius, despite being an emperor, wrote daily about his effort to be kind, fair, and humble in all interactions, including with loved ones. That's what Stoic love looks like, powerful, yet peaceful. 9. Teaching others to love you stoically. Can you teach others to love you the way you need? Yes, but not through pressure or persuasion. Through example. Stoicism teaches that you train others how to treat you by what you tolerate and what you consistently model. Here's how. 1. Set boundaries without drama. Say no when needed. Not out of anger but out of clarity. Let others feel the gravity of your standards. 2. Be transparent with expectations. Stoics don't expect others to read their minds. They speak calmly and directly. I appreciate honesty and consistency. That's how I operate and that's what I value. 3. Don't chase, don't punish, just redirect. If someone disrespects your time or energy, you don't need to punish them. You simply step back. You remove access. That silence? That space? It teaches more than words ever could. 4. Reward healthy behavior with presence. When someone meets you with maturity and kindness, reciprocate. Show them how good love can feel when it's grounded. That's leadership in love. Not dominance but example. You don't beg to be seen. You become a mirror of self-respect and let others rise to meet you. Or they don't. And you continue your journey with your dignity intact. 10. Final reflections, becoming love itself. Let's end with this powerful truth. You don't need to find love. You need to become it. Not in a poetic sense. In a real, practical, day-to-day sense. When you embody love, not as emotion, but as virtue, you become unshakable. Love becomes speaking kindly, even in conflict. Showing up for yourself with discipline. Choosing growth over validation. Letting go with gratitude, not resentment. Practicing patience, not control. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." So stop wondering what love should be. Be it. Be the love that communicates with clarity. Be the love that walks away with grace. Be the love that doesn't need drama to feel alive. And in that, you'll find something deeper than infatuation. You'll find something real, something rare, something rooted in wisdom. That is the Stoic way to love. If this journey spoke to you, if you found healing, strength, or direction in these words, then don't keep it to yourself. Comment below. What part of this video resonated most? How has Stoicism changed your view of love? And if you're ready to keep growing, emotionally, spiritually, and philosophically, subscribe. More videos are on the way. Until then, stay steady, stay grounded, and remember, you don't chase love. You attract it by living wisely.